Barren Cross with He Loves You. He Loves You. There it is. How do we get the whole thing in there? CVT guitar lesson for Jason. Pretty excited when you requested this. When I was in one of my first bands back in the 80s, Antioch, you know, obviously I was listening to Striper, and then I heard Blood Good, and then a friend of mine showed me Barren Cross, and I thought, yeah, man, it's got this Iron Maiden vibe, but they kind of do their own thing. And off the Rock for the King album. And yeah, it's just a really good song. So the part, you want to tune standard for this. It's 4 pages of tabs. I was playing the pre-chorus there, but because it's real it's real pretty. That's why. So the beginning of this, it goes like this. Or throw some pinch in there too. It's all notated in your tabs. E to F sharp 5 on your power chords. Open 2, top 2 strings to 2, 4. And you'll go once on the E, twice on the F sharp, and then once for each. Short rest there. And then palm mute these next 4 power chords. It's F sharp twice, E, and then F sharp. Then we do the Ritchie Blackmore, you know, Deep Purple chords. 4 DG to 2 DG. So slow we have. And then you'll start it over. Oops. And then this little different ending here, instead of going, you'll end up going like this. 2G, quick rest, 1G, hold, short rest as you add the 2D, and then open B and E. Really cool. Okay, and then it'll say 2 times. Second time, you'll do the pinch harmonics on where the star is. So second time you'll be, or actually, that's just on the second one. All right. He may throw. I think he throws them in there later when it comes back and repeats it. You'll hit section 1 A again at 14 seconds and do it 4 times through. Just that whole rhythm, you know, the whole. All that stuff. Then you'll go into section 1B at 40 seconds in. This is that clean part you heard me playing a second ago. And really cool. Middle finger 4E, third finger 4D, pinky 4G. First finger 3G. I would set them all down because you're going to need them anyways. E, E. And then go G, D, E. And then lift your pinky off and hit the 3G. And so if you set it down in advance, you're doing yourself a favor because there's a rest after that. There's that rest, and then go D, E, back to the 4G. So rest, and then D, E, D. Okay, so your only melody changing is do the same exact thing, but move it a whole step sharp. That's 2 frets higher. Again. Anyways, that goes 4 times. And then section 1C, a minute 5 in, we'll go back to the distortion here. And coming off of that, on the 4th one, it'll do this. Reminds me of kind of you know, Jesus is the way, Striper. This little, the way they lead into this. Right, goes. So power chords, 4/6 EA, and they're all in 2 chunks. And then go a whole step higher, and then a half step higher. So 4/6 AD once, and then again, and then move it up to 6/8. You'll go. And then when you get there, let me see the tabs. You're letting it ring, so go palm mute 6A, 8D. Ooh, out of tune, 1 second. The E flat minor 7. You'll go 6, 7, 6 on the last 3. And then 6, 8 AD up to the top 2 strings. So it's, and then 7, 9. And then 7, 9 to 6, 8. Or B to B flat. Then this is kind of something really from here. Remember all this because this is going to go 3 times. Just get everything set down for the E flat minor 7, bar the 6th fret on the A string all the way down. We need 6D, 5B. This is our E flat minor 7, and go. You'll go A, D, G, D, and this is palm muted. And then strum the chord. I don't think he's doing all 5 strings. You know, you can do the last 3 or last 4. Or so I had the A string 6th fret on there. I'm taking that off though. And then do the D flat, B flat, and B again. And then you're gonna repeat this thing, you know, 3 times. Once in a while he'll go, you know. Okay, then the first solo comes in, and like I mentioned to you, we were chatting a bit on Facebook, and I always liked how he chose not to stick a rhythm guitar behind this. My hero, Eddie Van Halen. That happened a lot with Van Halen. I like it. You just got the bass backing it, and then he brings in a guitar, you know, after that, of course. But 11B, minute 34 in, half step, bend, hold, release, vibrato. You can go down, up, down, or 3 downs, but you got to do it quick. So. Then you'll go 11B again, half step, bend, hold, release, pull off to 9. And then 12B, bend, hold, and then as you release, you're going to set up for a pick, 12, pull to 11 on the B, and then 12 vibrato, and then slide to 9. Top of page 3. Arpeggio 6E. I would use the fingering and the tabs for this. You know, you think of, you know, that whole thing. It's kind of the setup like for Sweet, but it's not, it's just played different. 6 on the high E. Palm mute 7B, 6G, and 9D. And then 8D vibrato. 6 hammer 8, 6 vibrato. And then we'll have this kind of Def Leppardish there. 6G slide to 8 with the middle finger. 7BE as a hold. So it's and then 9B. Switch out to index on 9B, slide to 12, and then go 14, 14, bend, release, pull off to 12. Sounds like this. Okay. Bend the 14, stop the note, bend it again with the vibrato. So we have then go bend, release, bend. Then go 14, 12. And then check this out. This is really cool. Matthias, another one of my favorite players, Jazz from Scorps, did stuff like this. And I thought this was pretty interesting. 16B, half step, bend, hold, release, pull off to 14, 12. Sounds like this. And then go to 13G vibrato. Oops. I know, I just really like that. Very, very cool. And then his fast shred riff here, I think is next. Let me see. And you can tell he just kind of went for it. It's not insanely articulate, but it's still cool. And it sounds right, and it's nice. But you can tell he kind of, you know, just kind of knew the notes. But check it out. Go alternate pick, 16, 17, 16E, 19B. So there's our first 4 notes. And then go back to the E, but go 16, 17 twice, and then back to 16. And then into the 19B. Anyways, you can have a lot of fun with that. And then back to 16, 17, 19 on the high E. Go ascending, descending. And then 19B. Back to the E, 16, 17, 16. Then the rest of this, we'll be off of the B string, or E. Now we're on the B, 19, 17, pull 16 twice. So 18G, 16B, 17, pull 16, 18G, 16B, 18, 16, 15 on the B, and then go 16, 18, pull 16, bend 18, bend it, and then go 19B, and then 18G, bend, release, vibrato. So kind of the end phrase of that. And then I really like this thing he does. He goes, or where is it at here? 21, 19, and 18. So 21, 19, 18. Do I have that right? Hold on. Yeah. So double pull. 19B, 18G. It's just got a nice flair to it the way he played it. And then 2120B vibrato. So we have da 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 da. And then 18A vibrato. Now he holds that out, it feeds back for a while, but in place of that, that other really cool odd time rhythm comes in. So let's break that down. Oh, it's supposed to be palm muted at first. It's section 2A, 202 in the song. Hold on, something's out. a 6. Oh, no wonder I was... So palm mute all this. 4E, 6A, 6D. And then go back to 6A, 4, 6D. And then do it again. But add a 4D and a 6A on it. So those extra 2 notes on the end. If you can see it in your mind, Jason, that way, you memorize the first 6 notes just times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then add the extra notes. Then next chunk, open 2, 2, EAD, and then back to 2A, 5A, 2D, times 2. If you're not going to 5A, you can go open D. Whatever you kind of prefer on that. And then 5, 2A. And then it does that whole thing 2 times, and then 2 minutes 12 seconds in, do it all again with no palm muting. Second time no star, which is just the at the end. So you end up going